The so-called cultural Super Bowl is back. This year, Complex Networks returned to hosting its flagship event, ComplexCon, in person in Long Beach, California on November 6th and 7th. And the 2021 edition of the annual Festival of Hype was almost normal.
The setup's pretty similar actually, and there's a lot more to do instead of just shopping, which is really nice. From years past, I actually really don't feel the barriers of COVID as much as I thought. I know the health check is a little frustrating when you first get in. It's an extra step, no one likes to do that, but outside of that, they widened the hallways a little bit, which actually makes it a really nice experience. And outside of that, I think it's just masks on.
ComplexCon's calling card is its mix of art, fashion, and music culture. And it attracts people from all across the US and all around the world to make a particular type of pilgrimage.
I wish we would have had one in 2020, but obviously with COVID, so this is like my vacation trip.
I'm just excited to see all the brands, just the people out here, the culture, trying to see who got the best drip.
You see?
Yeah.
You see?
There we go.
You see?
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Human made, this is BBC.
Yep, everything.
I like sneakers, but I get what I can more afford, so I only got mids, but I know everyone here got the craziest shoes. You see the craziest shoes out here. They're selling them, people wearing them. It's amazing.
To see what they drop in, all the exclusive stuff and all the
A$AP Rocky.
streetwear. Yeah. We here for A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
There's just so much going on, so much art, music, sneakers, clothing, collectibles, literally everything. Everything in hype and pop culture. It's just really cool.
As much as ComplexCon is a cultural gathering, it is also very much a capitalistic convocation.
Well, I'm also a reseller, so whatever flips, I buy.
Well, my brother's been bragging about it. He's been coming for years, and I actually am a designer myself. I'm the owner of Yacht Club Access, and he suggested that I come to network and see what all the fashion hype is about.
ComplexCon in 2021 had all the hallmarks of its pre-pandemic editions. There were sneaker drops and clothing booths, concerts and panels, and a food fair. But the fifth installment of ComplexCon did pack some new additions.
I think the Sanrio Carnival really took things up a notch with Hypeland. What else is kind of stand out? We're doing DJs on the floor this year, which is new.
Huge.
Which is huge and very fun.
And of course, there was the host of brands that wanted to get in on the action. UPS had someone tagging a delivery truck, Lego had a collab with Adidas for folks to piece together a massive pair of sneakers, Gillette was handing out haircuts.
Check out the eBay pillars. We're giving away a lot of free heat. Sneakers. That was a brand plug.
That was nice though. That's what we do.
Aside from the COVID-related changes, which we're gonna get to, the most 2021 aspect of ComplexCon was probably cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase hosting an NFT battle where artists created digital art pieces and the crowd gathered around voted on whose they thought was best.
So why are you keeping the suspense going, bro? Just tell. I'd love to tell you. Can I do it? Do you guys want to know? Yeah. I'll tell you. It was Swoop. She won.
Hey! But let's be clear. The most 2021 aspect of ComplexCon was the COVID context. A year and a half into the pandemic, some attendees said they were a little on edge about being around the thousands of people that come to ComplexCon.
Pretty trippy on it, but pretty trippy because I know I'm vaccinated. I know I'm pretty cool. I don't know about some of these other people, but I guess it is what it is. You just mask up, get vaccinated, and if anybody's coughing, just shoot them real dirty looks and be like, Get out of here. No.
But everyone I spoke to said they appreciated the steps that Complex had taken to at least lower the risk of catching COVID at ComplexCon. To even get into ComplexCon, people had to pass a health check. They either had to show proof of vaccination or a negative test result that was taken within the past 3 days. And if they hadn't been tested recently, there was testing available on site.
I think that's the best thing, honestly. Like, make sure everybody get tested before walking in.
It is convenient because you don't want people catching COVID. You know, you see these venues like Rolling Loud and stuff like that. People are getting sick, and you know, the one in Miami, people was bringing COVID back to New York, and the cases went up 19,000 cases or whatever. But it's convenient for everybody's safety because you know, it's so many people here from all over. So it's like you don't want people to take that stuff back home to their families and stuff like that. So it's good for safety. It wasn't even that bad to check in. When we came, it was no line.
Yeah, the health
it was quick.
wristband.
They literally just looked at the vaccination cards, gave us our wristband. We went right inside. It probably took, like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad.
You'd think that after a year of absence, people would probably rush the doors at ComplexCon as well, but everybody kept it single file. Everybody had their masks on and everything, and yeah, they did a really great job handling it, I'd say.
And then inside the Long Beach Convention Center, which is where all the clothing booths and sneaker drops and concerts were, people were required to wear masks whether they were vaccinated or not. That's in accordance with Los Angeles County's mask mandate for public indoor events.
I mean, a lot of people don't want to do it, but it is what it is, you know. Do what you have to do to have fun, you know. Even if, you know, you don't believe in it, just doing it to come out here, you know, proves that you care about other people, you know.
We all have a brain, so at some point we're going to be smart enough to protect ourselves. So that's pretty much what my thought process was. I mean, I'm protecting myself, so I didn't really have any worries. I'm negative, so I'm good.
At least people were supposed to wear masks, but many didn't. And there didn't seem to be much enforcement of the mask mandate. I even saw a pair of police officers walking around the convention center, and one of the cops was not wearing a mask.
Yeah, that's a little bit uncomfortable for me, especially inside. Outside is fine, but I guess they can't really obligate people to use them inside. At least not here.
The fact that so many people were walking around the convention center without wearing masks made the health check an even more important precaution, because then at least you knew people were either vaccinated or had tested negative within 3 days of coming to ComplexCon, and therefore were less likely to be carrying COVID.
I have my mask on, whether they have theirs on or not. I have to protect myself. I mean, in order to change the world, it starts with you. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to help others.
On the whole, though, people just seemed happy to reconnect with each other and the culture that brings them together.
Everybody want to get back to regular living, regular life, so this is dope. People coming out, you know, experiencing it, seeing people again. That connection, we need it. We need it.